3 Steps to Heal from a Narcissistic Mother. If you grew up with a narcissistic mother, you know the pain and heartache that comes with having such a toxic person in your life. But what do you do when that person is your own mother? It's not easy to heal from a narcissistic mother, but it is possible. In this video, we will explore 3 steps that you can take to begin the healing process. From setting boundaries to getting therapy, these tips will help you start to repair the damage caused by a narcissistic mother. What is a narcissistic mother? A narcissistic mother is a woman who is excessively self-centered and often lacks empathy for her children. She may be overly critical and demanding, or she may be completely neglectful. Narcissistic mothers often have difficulty bonding with their children and may view them as extensions of themselves. As a result, children of narcissistic mothers often grow up feeling unsupported and unloved. If you suspect that you have a narcissistic mother, it is important to seek professional help to begin the healing process. Childhood trauma can have lasting effects on your mental and emotional health, so it is important to get started on the path to recovery as soon as possible. The effects of having a narcissistic mother. It's no secret that growing up with a narcissistic mother can be incredibly damaging. A narcissistic mother is someone who is self-absorbed, cares only about herself, and lacks empathy for her children. As a result, children of narcissistic mothers often end up feeling unloved, unimportant, and unworthy. In some cases, the effects of having a narcissistic mother can be so severe that they lead to lifelong emotional scars. For example, children of narcissistic mothers may have difficulty forming healthy relationships, struggle with low self-esteem, and battle with anxiety and depression. If you're struggling to heal from the wounds of your childhood, know that you're not alone. There are many others who have been through the same thing. And there is hope for healing. Here are a few steps that may help. 1. Educate yourself about narcissism. This can help you better understand what you experienced and why it was so harmful. 2. Seek professional help. A therapist can provide support and guidance as you work through your emotions. 3. Find a support group. There are often groups available for people who have been affected by narcissistic abuse. This can be a great way to connect with others who understand what you're going through. 4. Practice self-care. Make sure to take care of yourself emotionally and physically. This includes things like staying active, eating well, getting enough sleep, and taking breaks when needed. 3 Steps to Healing from a Narcissistic Mother. 1. Admit that you have been deeply hurt. The first step to healing from a narcissistic mother is admitting that you have been deeply hurt. If you have been raised by a narcissist, chances are good that you have never been truly seen or loved for who you are. As a result, you may feel worthless and unlovable. It is important to understand that your worth has nothing to do with your mother's love, or lack thereof. You are worthy simply because you exist. 2. Grieve the loss of the mother you never had. The second step is grieving the loss of the mother you never had. This may be a difficult process, but it is necessary in order to move on. Many people who have been raised by narcissists go through their lives feeling empty and alone. Allow yourself to grieve this loss so that you can begin to fill the void with healthy relationships and activities. 3. Forgive your mother and yourself. The third step is forgiveness, both for your mother and for yourself. Forgiving your mother will not make her a better person, but it will help you to let go of the anger and resentment that is eating away at you. Forgiving yourself is just as important. Remember that you are not responsible for your mother's actions or lack of love. You are not responsible for her narcissistic personality disorder, she is. By forgiving both her and yourself, you can begin to heal the wounds inflicted by her. Conclusion. No one deserves to be raised by a narcissistic mother, but unfortunately, many of us have been. If you're struggling to heal from the pain of your childhood experiences, know that you're not alone. These 3 steps can help you start the healing process and begin to move on with your life.